The threat of extremism or terrorism in the nation is all too real. The blasts in Jolo Cathedral in January and a church in Sulu 2.5 months ago are unmistakable proof. To give the nation's soldiers an even better fighting chance, tweaking an existing law is key in keeping the dangers of terrorism at bay that PTV's Kenneth Paciente narrates in this report.
Terrorism threats should not be ignored. This according to the Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP. That's why they continue to be on alert following various reports of members of a terrorist group slipping into the country to sow chaos. This is also to avoid incidents of violence like what happened in Jolo Cathedral in January and in Indanan, Sulu last June.
Nandito na talaga yung banta ng terorismo. Even the President and Commander-in-Chief, siya mismo nagsasabi na ito ang bagong banta at napakalaking hamon sa ating pamahalaan na kailangan nating paghandaan. Kung kaya nga po, ang discussion, hindi na lang nananatiling discussion sa social media, as I said, sa mainstream media, ngayon ang usapan natin nandun na sa Senado. Why? Because most of the things that are needed in order for us to curb and fight terrorism ay legislation.
Consequently, the AFP asked the Congress to amend some provisions under the Republic Act 9372 or the Human Security Act of 2007. The AFP called for the removal of 500,000 pesos daily fine for any member of the security force who may have wrongfully detained a suspect. Also, they asked for a longer detention period for suspected terrorists in order for them to have time to gather evidence, verification, and investigation.
May mga pag-aaral po tayo na nagpapakita na ang pangangalap ng impormasyon buhat sa isang suspected terrorist ay hindi matatapos sa loob lamang ng 3 araw. Napakaraming ebidensyang kailangan natin at yung mismong isang hardcore terrorist na nadakip natin, napakahirap kunan ng impormasyon na kinakailangan sa pagpapile ng kaso. So lalampas po yan ng 3 araw. And that is the case at hindi natin siya pakakawalan nang wala tayong naisasampang kaso, magcha-charge po tayo ng arbitrary detention. So kakailanganin nating pakawalan.
Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara earlier said that these provisions make the entire law weak. He reiterated that the law should have more teeth, especially in light of the safety and security of the public from terrorism as their main concern. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
for events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina. PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.